So we've learned the properties of charges. Now, to make sure we understand it totally, let's do an example. Now, I hate doing examples, but let's just do one so we know for sure that we can nail this, even though we don't like. All right, so let's see. Let's think of a question. Let's okay. How many charges or how many electrons would have to move in order to charge a body to 1 coulomb? All right. So what does this question mean? How many electrons should move in order to charge a body to 1 coulomb? So let's think. What is the charge of an electron? The charge of an electron is 1. Remember, this was our first value that we've learned. E is 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 coulomb. We want to make this 1 coulomb, right? Equal. We want to make this 1. This is fairly straightforward. The whole point of this question is just so that we know how we implement this value. So if we want to make it 1 coulomb, simple arithmetic would be 1 by 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 would this many electrons would give us 1 coulomb. 1 coulomb would be that much, which would this would be 10 by 16 times 10 to the 19. What I did here was I took this up, and this is basic arithmetic. Doesn't matter. This is 5 by 2 times 10 to the 19. Let's just say 6.25 into 10 raised to 18. This many. Now, if you think this was a little complicated, it was nothing. What I just did was, the question was to get 1 coulomb, how many electrons should move? We know the charge of a single electron. We want to get this, so if we divide this with that, we'll get the number of electrons. So let's say the number of electrons is 10. Oh, we've forgotten our first equation. We haven't. I don't think I told you. The first equation, when we learned the third property, which was charges are always quantized, right? Quantized, which means that it was an integral multiple of the charge of an electron, right? So this is the first equation. Q, which is the charge, is an integral multiple of the charge of an electron. E is the charge of an electron. So it's N integral multiple times E. This is our first equation. This means that this is the third property. Charge, this side, is always quantized, right? So this is how we did this. Look, here we have E. We want to know, this is 1, so we have 1 equal to N times this, right? So we wanted to find that. That's why we divided. Now, it pretty much will make sense right now. This is just math. So, shit, we forgot that. That's the main thing. That's the first equation. Q is equal to NE, an integral multiple of the charge of an electron.